Welcome back. You're in for a treat. Now that you've mapped out your freedom goals, your 12-month targets, how do we get from where you are right now and put it into execution mode so you can get to the top of your tower? You've declared what your tower is in your relationship with your children. You've declared what your tower is for your finances, for your business, for your spiritual being, for your body. Now, how do we put it into motion so you can get on track and stay on track? Proverbs 29:18 says, where there is no vision, people perish. You've got the vision, now let's get to work. The conversation of the door is a different conversation. You see, now you've got the vision. How do we make the vision happen? Let's get into action mode. The concept of the door is the following. Every week, we're going to pick our targets. You've declared what every month is going to look like for you from now until the next 12 months. You know what the 12-month target looks like. Now, how do we break down the targets from our monthly targets into weekly targets? This is where the conversation of the door comes in. Every single week, we're going to be strategic in our relationships. We're going to be strategic in our bank accounts and our business moves. We're going to be strategic in our spiritual being. We're going to be strategic in our body and how we move and how we operate. So I want you to look down as you go into the resource center and get the handout that comes along with this specific module. And as you open it up, I want you to start looking at what every single month from now until the next 12 months looks like. I want you to start looking at the first month, which is now until the next 30 days. What did I commit to executing for this month? And we're going to slow down for a moment and strategically pick our weekly targets. The first exercise is going to be for you to look at your relationships. What improvement can I make this week that is going to help me get closer to my monthly target? What move can I make in my bank account, in my business, in my finances to get me closer to my monthly target? What move am I going to make that's going to help me be spiritually connected? It's going to help me elevate myself to meet and hit my monthly target. Last but not least, what commitment am I going to make this week to get closer to my body, the body that I desire for myself? Go ahead and take a moment to write those down. Come back to this module when you're done with that. All right, so how do you do? How do you feel about the commitment that you're going to make this week? Now, a lot of men ask, hey, this is Wednesday right now. Like, when do I start? Do I wait until next Monday? No. You start where you are right now and get caught out for the remainder of the week. And we're going to start again on Monday. You see, this brings me to the conversation of what are we going to start doing every Sunday night to calibrate for our week so that we can stay aligned with our targets. Because this gets exciting. As you start moving forward in different areas of your lives, you're going to start to see your goals being achievable and you're going to start accomplishing bigger revenue targets. You're going to start to accomplish a better relationship with your children. And guess what? As you get closer to what you had dreamed of in your freedom targets, you're going to have to start to move the needle forward, farther. And this is what's possible when you commit yourself to this routine. So I want you to do the following. You've got the first week down. I want you to complete the next 3 weeks and come back to us for the final exercise in this module. All right, you're back. You might have planned out next 3 weeks, but you might be wondering, Danny, like what do I do with this information here? You know, there's a lot of things that come up my way that I can't predict. If you work at a job, you got to work at a job. Plus, you've got to go and pick up your kids, drop them off. You're dealing with chaos each and every day. And that is when we start heading into the conversation of your liberation and certainty. You see, how do we deal with the chaos as it comes our way? How do we deal with the curveballs that life is going to throw your way as a divorced man, as a father, as a provider? How do you deal with that? That's where the next conversation comes in on Module 8. For now, you have one assignment: to declare with your brothers, what are you committed to doing for this month? What are you committed to doing in this discipline? And you're going to take a picture of what you just filled out right now in this exercise, right into the community. And as you take a picture, be intentional about it. If you need to slow down and think about the key priorities for each and every week for the 4 areas of your life that you're going to be working on, think for a moment. How committed am I to becoming the irreplaceable father that I declared? You see, when I was going through this whole journey of just going through divorce and trying to get my life in order, there was a lot of things that were coming my way. And I just kept reminding myself, hey, I'm committed to being the best father I can be for my children. They're waiting for me right on the top of the tower, and they're waiting for me. They continue to wait for me to show up for them. This is your opportunity to get committed and recommit to yourself to what you promise your dream irreplaceable father lifestyle looked like. Look at the 12-month mark for a moment. Just take a glance at it. Come back to your commitments. Look at yourself in the mirror for a moment. Say, how committed am I to making this happen this week and for the remainder of the month? And this, my friends, becomes your ritual. This becomes what you're committed to doing every single week so that you can move your life forward. So I want you to go ahead, take a picture now that you're committed, post it right in the community, and encourage two brothers who are in the same journey, who are going through the exact same difficulties that you're experiencing yourself. Encourage each other, because this is what it's all about. Complete the assignment, and I'll see you on the next module.